Topic 18, Electric Charge, Part 3, Charging a Neutral Object. Method 1, Charging by Contact. What happens when contact is made between a neutral object and a charged object? The neutral object will have the same charge as the charged object. That's a process involved in charging an object with a negative charge. If you want to charge this ball with a negative charge, you bring a negatively charged rod in contact with it, and some of the electrons will flow from the rod to the ball. Now negative and negative repel each other, and they both end up being negatively charged. This time we're charging the ball with positive charge, so we bring a positively charged rod in contact with the ball, and some electrons from the ball will get drawn to the rod because the rod is lacking electrons. As a result, both are lacking electrons, and the end result is both are positively charged. Charging by contact. The conclusion is, when a neutral object is charged by contact, it takes on a charge that is the same as the charge of the inducing object. Now, charging by induction. Method 2, Charging by Induction. Here, we want to charge this neutral sphere with a positive charge. And for that, you had to use a negatively charged rod. Bring that rod close to the sphere but not touching it. As a result, some electrons on the sphere get displaced slightly because of repulsion with these electrons on the rod. So now there's a temporary separation of charges between positive and negative. Now we earth this sphere or this pith ball by connecting it to the ground or part of the ground, just force it as part of the ground through a piece of wire. Now these electrons have an escape route, so they escape into the ground, leaving the sphere with a positive charge. What is earthing? An object is earthed when it is connected to the earth through a connecting wire. On the previous slide, the pith ball or the sphere was earthed because it was connected to the faucet, which is part of the earth. Now we're going to charge the sphere negatively by bringing a positively charged rod close to it, like this here. And as a result, some electrons on the sphere get drawn to the near side. So now there's an induced charge separation. Now the sphere is earthed by using a wire, and this time some electrons will be drawn from the earth to the sphere to neutralize the positive charge on the far side. The overall result is the sphere is negatively charged because it has surplus electrons on it. Charging by induction. The conclusion now is, when a neutral object is charged by induction, it takes on a charge that is opposite, very important, to the charge of the inducing object.